Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see the premium gang today. I'm bringing you up right now. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Interesting. Give me 1 second here, guys. It says we are live. Can anybody hear me or see me? Okay, just let me know if anybody's here. It says that I'm live, but for some reason I am not able to bring it up on my phone like normal. So let me try a couple of things here. There we go. There we go. Now it came up. Let me get my microphone on. I apologize, everybody. For some reason, it was not coming up on my phone, and now it is. So, all right, here we go. Looks like ES is wanting to maybe catch a little drop right here. Let's look. Maybe we'll take a live trade. Let's see here. All right, says I am in. Come over here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I entered at 525, so that's what we need to watch. Back over here. And really all I'm trying to do is maybe try to get, 50 bucks if I can. Let's see if we get any downside movement here. Hopefully we do. 29.27 would be the bottom of this candle. If price reverses and takes the top of that out, I would probably exit. So let's just see what happens. So it told me there were several of you in here, so welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day. So far, I've had a really, really good day scalping, and hopefully we're going to see it continue right here. Let's see here. I'll be flipping back and forth. Okay, I'm already in the green, as you can see right there. And I know where I took my trade. 335, excuse me, 335. So let's go back and forth. I'm not going to be greedy at all. If I can get anywhere down here around the bottom of this candle, which that's where we're at now. Let's go back. 41, 335. So that would be 435. Back. Come on down. Come on down. 435. Why will it not go up? All right, let's see if we can get this or not. I don't want it to go against me. Come on, come on, come on. We're just hanging out right there. A little bit lower. Come on now, a little bit lower. There we go. We got it. We got it. Right there, 50 bucks. A $1 move on premium is $50. So you guys just saw it in real time. That's awesome. Hey, Nail. There's my scalping buddy. I just got another one. You guys got to see it real time. This one on the 30-minute. Took it on the break of this right here. And then look to exit right here at the bottom of this candle. Now, it may just drop, right? It may just keep going, but I just took my 50 bucks and I got out. I've been quick hitters, right? That's been my my MO here lately. It looks like it still wants more, but I wanted to make sure. So if I come back here, it'll tell us where it's at now. See where I was. I was on the 29.25s, and as you guys can see, I got 50 bucks right there. In and out in not even 2 minutes, a minute and 38 seconds for 50 bucks. Okay, and right now, okay, this is the number you got to worry about right here, because this is what you're going to get paid. So it's at $4.90 right now. So that's basically up $1.55. Okay, so I'm trying to do the math in my head real quick. 50 and 25. So that's about 75 bucks. Now it just went up a little bit more. So that's probably up around 80 something right now, maybe 81.25. I'm not good with math in my head really, really fast. But anyway, but do you guys see how quickly Tastyworks trades? I don't know if anybody else in here uses it. I think one or two people do. It is lightning fast. It is lightning fast. Okay, so we're back over here. Again, for those of you who may be just joining us, or if you see this later, right as we got on, right as we went live, okay, we had the switch of the candles, and I went short right here on the break of this candle with a target of the bottom of this candle, and I was able to get in and out in a minute and a half, basically, for $50. So $50 in a minute and whatever it was, 28 seconds or whatever I said. So if it breaks this wick, it could drop even more, right? It could drop even more. But right now I'm happy just getting in and out, in and out. I think my biggest today is 100. And then my smallest winner was 32.50, I believe. So all my trades today, except for that stop out loss, that was for 70 bucks. All my trades have been between 32.50 was my smallest, I think. Did I have a 25 in there? I can't remember. I've had so many of them today, but I think it's between 32.50 and 100, with the majority of them being right around that $50 mark. Right around that $50. So let's see here. And it's something we're going to cover today. I have been taking the majority of them. I think this is only the second trade I've taken today off the 30-minute. Almost all my trades today have been on the 5-minute chart. And I'm gonna go over that. Several of you have messaged me privately. Some of you have made comments in the room that going over these trades and really kind of diving deep into what I'm seeing when I'm taking these scalps is helping you. And I'm not sure, I know she works, so I'm not sure if Kelsey's on here, but Kelsey, I know you'll be watching this. Great job here recently. Your last 2-3 trading days, you're really, really doing a great job. You're being conservative, and you can see what happens when you're conservative. Your account grows, right? When you try to be aggressive, once in a while, you may hit a really, really nice trade, but you've been seeing firsthand when you're aggressive, you end up losing more often than you win. So I just want to tell you, I'm really proud of you, and I know everybody in the room is as well. These last couple days that you've been trading, you've been taking conservative targets. You're getting out earlier than what you think you should and locking in those profits. That's exactly the mindset you have to have. Now, so far, it looks like I made a smart decision here. See how it's bouncing right there? Okay, that's why I'm conservative, right, on my targets. I wanted to get out at the bottom of this candle because I didn't want to have something like that go against me. Now, this may just be pulling back for them to rest, But I play options, and just to pull back like that, that'd wipe my profit out. I'd probably go from being, 50, 62, 50, 80 something in profit to zero, just like that. Just those little pullbacks. $2-3 just wipes it all out. Okay. Let's do this. I will set an alert just below here, because I'm not against possibly trying it again, because we may see a sell-off this afternoon, right? Right? We might. So let me set my alert. And if it goes off, we'll know that it's really dropping. I'm not going anywhere here. I'm not going off ES, so I want to talk about it. So here's what happened. Let's do like we always do. Here was where we started the new week, right there. Okay, we kind of dipped down, and then from there, it was all strength up until right here. Then we sort of faded, and we had a little pop, which we know is just some structure, right? Higher high, lower low, lower high, and then boom, big drop, okay? So what I did today, when I started trading, before we ever got live, this morning I should say, before I ever got live in the room, I saw this big sell-off occurring, and let's see, I got up early today. I was up at like 6, I think, but which might not be early for some people, might be really early for others, but when I really started concentrating on the market, when I first get up in the morning, I sort of have a routine. I kind of do the same things, and I do a little Bible study, and I drink a cup of coffee, and just brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff. Then I sort of get going in the room. So when I first saw that we were doing this was about right here, and we really were flushing down, and you see we went lower. So then when we started to go green over here, okay, the 9 o'clock candle, I did what I tell you guys to do, right? I divided this move up. 29.16 was the 50% mark, which is right about, let me find it. Right about there, approximately, okay? Right about there. So I knew where 50% was, and this is one of 2 drop, base, drop. That's the first one. And then drop, base, drop is the second one. Okay, this one candle is sort of part of 2 moves. So in the room, when I put, why was it crucial for us to get over here and get over here? It was because we were breaking through these 2 drop, base, drop levels, which typically act as quite a bit of resistance. I am having a second cup of coffee today, and I don't know why. I got a great night's sleep, but I just felt like another cup of coffee. So anyway, this first level, look just on the 30-minute right now. 1, 2, 3. It took 4 tries before we could get through it. 4 tries. Then we got a pop. Okay, it's trying to go lower again. I'm gonna try to get it again. Give me 1 second here, guys. We'll see if we can get anything. I'm in. Now I'm gonna watch it. Come over here. Okay, I'm not in profit yet. Back over here. Now I gotta watch and make sure it doesn't back up against me. And then we'll go back to talking about what we were. See, that's the only thing I've told Grayson before. If I'm going to trade when I'm on live, I sort of got to also pay attention to the trade. I don't want the trades going against me. So I got to keep an eye on it. Okay, so I'm down $15, $12. Okay, let's see here. We're looking for a sell-off. We want this thing to sell off today. Well, I want it to sell off now. If somebody's long, they don't want it to. Okay, let's see what happens. And again, I'm not looking to be greedy. I just want to get in the money, take some, get out. Okay, it keeps trying, it keeps trying. Okay, the first thing it has to do, where I have my cursor right now, is level with this candle's wick. Okay, so it's got to take that out and hold it. That was my alert telling me we poked below it. That's where I entered. Now I got to make sure it doesn't try to go against me. Okay, now if it takes it out, we should be able to get under there and then accelerate down some. But as of right now, as you can see, we're not getting through it yet. Okay, here we go. We're trying again. You guys are watching this in real time with me. I just have to pay close attention to this. Okay, come on. Go ahead and fall off the cliff here. I wouldn't be against that. Come on, push your way through. Push your way through. So if it gets through here, okay, it's trying. Come on. If it gets through there, then over here, this is the next one right here. It's a tiny little wick. So really, if it can get down here and pop through that, it should actually accelerate. If it can do it. Let's see here. See, I'm still not even in profit yet. I'm still not in profit yet. You got to remember a couple of things. We're on an expiry day and we're after 2 o'clock. That premium is burning against me. Okay, even as price is going my direction, that premium is burning against me. I need a move here. If I don't get a fairly quick move, I may have to just get out. Come on. We're still having a hard time getting through here. I don't want to let it go against me too much. 32.50. I may have to just go ahead and get out, guys. I hate to do it, but I think I might have to just get out here. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I didn't want to let it go against me. Okay, I can always re-enter. If it gets down here, let me set an alert. Let me set an alert. I'm just showing you guys in real time how I do this. All right, they don't all go your way, right? Okay, I'm going to watch. All right, let's see here because I don't even know. Okay, so that was 70 cents. So I have to figure it up real quick. Give me 1 second. 70 cents divided by 25 times 12.50. Okay, I stopped out for $35. That is within my tolerance. What's my tolerance? I've told you before on ES, I don't like to go more than 37.50. I don't like to go more than 37.50. So 35, I'm happy with that. Yay, I made a good stop out. I made a good stop out. And if you think about it, you guys have only been on with me for not even 20 minutes. I've taken 2 trades. I had a $50 winner. I had a $35 stop out. So I'm still 15 to the good just on the trades you've got to watch, right? So, and that was only my second stop out of the day. So I'm feeling pretty good. I've had a really good day, but you see, I don't give it any slack. I hope you guys notice that. I do not give it any slack, especially this late in the day. Hang on 1 second here. All right, so we got our alert set, and you see I made a good decision, right? See how it's bouncing back up here? If I go back over here, okay, I want you to see, it's already down to 375, 385. And if I come back over here, whoops, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys. 220. It's already down to 220, and I bought at 340. So I'd already be down like 60, 70 bucks already. See this right here, 220. And I bought at 340. That's how quickly it goes against you when you play options. That's why you can't give it any slack at all. You cut your losses short. Kelsey, I know you'll be watching this if you're not on live right now. That's why you cut your losses short. You don't let them go against you, right? Now, just on those two trades, I'm still green because I won 50 and I only lost 35. If I did that 10 times in a row, I'm still up 150. Now, obviously, I don't want to be 5 and 5, right? 5 winners, 5 losers. I want to have more winners and losers, and I want my winners to always be bigger than my losers, preferably around 3 to 1. When I'm scalping ES, sometimes I'm not going to get 3 to 1. Sometimes I'll get more. Yes, that is correct, Nail. So Nail's pointing out that 29.20 was opening price from last night. There could be some support there, right? We take it off because then we put on the regular trading hours open. But what he's referring to is over here, right? Over here, 29.20.75 was opening price right there. So that's a good thing to point out, Nail. So even though we barely poked our head below this, it hasn't been able to what I call clear and hold. Now I tried, right? I tried to go in. It started to back up against me. I got out. So if it comes back down, we'll maybe look at another one, or if it starts to go back up. But let me get back to what I was talking about before. All right, so overnight action, I did exactly what I tell you guys to do. I figured up where the 50% level was. And I seen that the 50% level fell right into a drop-based drop. So I knew that would be crucial. Okay, so then our second drop-based drop, which was right here, okay, it took 1, 2, 3, 4 tries. It finally got through. And then it just sort of stalled out. Now, it doesn't look like it did here, does it? Okay, to you on the 30-minute, and this is one of the reasons I kind of prefer the 30-minute, but I'm trying to flip around on these different time frames and show you that you can trade price action on any time frame. That's the only reason I decided to do the 5-minute today. Last week I did the 30-minute and I did the 2-minute. I was basically doing the 5-minute today, and I want you to watch this. So on the 30-minute, what does this look like? Or what is it, I should say? What do you see right there? 3-candle pattern play, right? That's exactly what it is. And look at these 2 candles. They're almost identical. Okay, and it kept going. Right? And it kept going. So on the 30-minute, this is much easier, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's much easier. Now, I'm going to go to the 5-minute, and I want to show you what, hang on a second here. I want to show you what this looks like in here. See how clean this looks on the 30-minute. Now we'll go to the 5. Okay, let me squeeze it in. Bring it over. Okay, look at it. Okay, now you guys saw this because I posted this in the room earlier, in the premium room. Look at all the noise on the 5-minute. And this is what I was trading, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you that other stop out. It was right here. Okay, it was this 1125 candle. Notice what happened. We went decent sized green inside shooting star. Inside shooting star. Well, the first move, we came down and we took out the bottom, right? So I went short because to me, I was thinking, all right, look how many times we've tested the 20 up through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So then when I saw this, and we didn't come, I already had this line drawn in, and we didn't come all the way back up to test the top trend line, and we got this, and we took the bottom out, I was thinking, maybe we're rolling over, and we're going to start heading down now. I took it short. It started to go my direction. If I remember right, I might have been 12.50 in profit, something like that. Maybe 18 something. But it did start to go green, and I was going to just try to get out right here, even if it was only 25, 37.50, something like that. I was just going to try to get out right here because look at how many times it had been tested. So I was just going to lock it in. But look what happened. All of a sudden, and it happened like that, it just reversed and started going green. And as quickly, and you've seen how quickly I can do it over here, right? I can get in and out really quick. As quickly as it reversed and started heading the other way, by the time I could get out, I'd already lost 70 bucks. That's how quickly, that's one of the downfalls about trading futures when you can't put in a mechanical stop. You have to do it manually. So when it started going against me in a hurry, all I could do was just hurry up and exit as fast as I could. And even at that, I was down 70 bucks by the time I could get out. Now, $70 is not the end of the world, right? That's not a catastrophic loss. Just 2 winning trades, like if I get 37.50, 37.50, that's 75 bucks. I've already wiped it out. Or 100 or 50 and 37.50 or whatever. So you have to live to fight another day. Now we're watching over here. I've got my alert set. Okay, this could just be structure. See this? We're on the 5-minute now. Down. Okay, down. Lower low, lower high. Now if this takes this out, I might be a little bit concerned right here with the 200, which is also in confluence with this pivot. See this pivot right here? Okay, so if this takes us out, I might wait until it gets below the 200. Then if it gets below there and you look over here, we could get all the way back down to right around here. 29, 17, 25 approximately. Okay, so we're going to watch that. Now back over here. Once it went and popped up through here, it didn't get any follow through. It popped up and then it started this chop in here. Remember, this is the 5-minute. Remember, on the 30-minute, this was the top of this candle, and then all of this stuff in here was one candle. Remember, it was just that little green candle. That's all it was. But look at the noise on the 5-minute. And I was in this. This is that one that lasted 43 minutes. Okay? I'm sitting there this whole time. The only reason I didn't have to worry about exiting is look what it was doing. It was just chopping inside of a contracting range. So as long as it didn't break out of the bottom of this, I didn't have to do anything. That's the only reason I stayed in that trade that long. Because I do not like to stay in trades on ES on an expiry day that long. I prefer to be in 5 to 15 minutes at most. For me, danger zone is 30 to 45 minutes. And I was at 43. So one way or the other, if I didn't see this and it finally popped for me, if I didn't see that, I was going to exit anyway, no matter where I was. And until this popped, I was down about 20 bucks approximately. It was vacillating. Oh, here we go. It was vacillating between 12.50 and like 25 in here. When it would be down at the bottom, it was down around 25. When it was up in here, it was around, I was negative like 12.50. And then we got this pop and I made my money. I exit, right? Then you come up here and look what it does. Comes up, pulls back, and it goes again. All you do is you draw a line right across there. When it takes that out, boom, there's your next pop. That's how easy it is, right? You just have to be patient. Now, we took out my alert. Notice why I said I wanted to wait until it takes out the 200. Look what it did. It took out my alert, which means it barely poked below this and immediately bounced. That thing was solid red, and it got down here, tried to poke below, and it bounced. I'm looking at obstacles, right? I'm doing everything I teach you guys. The obstacle here is the 200 which is confluent with this pivot that we just talked about. Right here. See? If I put my cursor there, go straight across, see how it's confluent? Okay, so far nothing to do. Nothing to do. And I'm really not interested to the upside right now. Couple of reasons. Obstacle. Okay, it could break through that, but obstacle, and the most current move was a strong move to the downside where we just put in a structure. See this? Strong move, structure, and we started back down. So even if it takes us out, I'm not interested right now. Right now, I'm interested if it comes down and takes out the 200. All right, that's what I'm interested in now. Okay, so back to price action. So I just showed you another one right there. Okay, when you pivot and you come down and you've got these candles and wicks right across here. Okay, see that? Right here, when this poked up, boom, I'm in. Okay, and what did it do? It broke above, came back to retest, and then pop, pop. And what do? I just take the pop and get out. Take the pop and get out, right? Then I'm not interested in this stuff, right? I'm not interested in this stuff here. On the way back down, I can't remember if this is the one I took or if I took it over here. I can't remember right now. But anyway, on the way back down, if you see a strong green candle like this, and the very next candle never takes out the top and eats up that whole thing and takes out the bottom, that is definitely an entry you can take. I like this one better than actually a bearish engulfing, which means it starts up here and takes out the whole candle. I like it because it never took out the top. Okay, and then what happened? Popped down, then it kind of flattened out, and then we got another pop down. Okay, I like this right here. See these two dojis in a row? I like that. Now you do have the 20 there, but as you can see, it hit, it bounced, and then it just went straight down through. Okay, and right now we're just sort of chopping. And like I said, I mean, we're starting to show right here. We're starting to show that this is a support level. Let me draw it across for you. Okay, so until this gets taken out, but more specifically for me, it's this 200. Right? Don't just look at this and say, okay, if this gets taken out, I'm good. Because this is still going to be resistance. That's the 200 SMA. All right, so we're still on the 5 minute. Let's go back to the 30 minute and just see what it looks like on the 30 minute. And there was something else I wanted to show you on the 30 minute anyway. Okay, there we are in the 30 minute. Again, see how much cleaner. The only thing about trading the 30 minute, you're not going to get as many opportunities. Now, I'm fine with that. Most days, I'm still going to get plenty, right? Still going to get plenty. But if you're somebody who, hey, I want, I know Nail takes littler scalps. Okay, he might want, and I'm not saying that because I think he likes the 30 minute, but somebody who wants to get more trades, well, you're going to get more trades on a 2 minute, a 5 minute, a 10 minute, a 15 minute. But as you go up, you're going to get less trades, but it's going to be clear. The picture is going to be clearer. All right, I think it was Nail who pointed out today, from this point going up until right there, we hadn't even had a red candle. Nothing, right? All strength. All strength. Now, so far here in the 30 minute, let's see here. So far we're inside. We're green and we're inside. And if I come over here and look, we are green on the 30, red on the 60, green on the 4 hour, green on the daily. That's what these are. So we're not in 100% agreement. And this could be, okay, this could be structure on the 30-minute. Okay? If I switch to the 5-minute, it looks a little bit different. I want to keep going back and forth and show you. Okay. Okay, on the 5-minute, strong move down, it looks like this could potentially be structure for a further move down. That's where you've got to be careful. So I know I've told several of you in the room before, when you enter a trade, that is the chart you need to make your trading decisions off of. Because if you start flipping around to a bunch of other charts to try to make a trading decision and you're in on the 5-minute and you go to the 30-minute or you go to the hourly or you go to the 2-minute or whatever, all you're going to do is confuse yourself, right? You should have, okay, somebody might say, well, Scott, on the 30-minute, it looks like possibly all we did is we're putting in a structure level and going to the top. That may be true, okay? That may be true. So if that's the case, you're still going to have your stop wherever your stop goes, right? Wherever your stop goes, and that would get you out of the trade, or you might not even be in the trade right now. Okay, like I'm not, right? I said I'm not in unless we break below there and take out the 200. But if you enter on one time frame, make all your trading decisions on that time frame and don't confuse yourself. I've seen people get out of trades because they saw something on another time frame and then the trade goes way for them, or vice versa, right? They look at something else and they're like, oh, I'm going to be fine. I know it looks like it's going against me here, but I'm going to be fine because on the hourly, it's headed down. And then by the time you get out, you've lost a bunch of money. All right? So that's just a bit of advice for you. Okay, we're still on the 5-minute. Looks like it's wanting to break above the 20 here on the 5-minute. So let's see. I told you, I'm not interested in it right now. I'm not interested in it. Definitely not the way this looks on the 5-minute. Let's go back to the 30. Okay, so on the 30, we had a decent sized red. We never took out the bottom. We are now taking out the top. Could that be a trade? It can. Okay. Right now, because of this wick right here, I'm not super interested. I want probabilities, right? I want probabilities. So I'm not super interested in it myself. That is not to say that this candle couldn't just take off and blast right up through here. It very well could. Right? Because doesn't it look like structure? I mean, that's what it looks like. But again, I'm looking at the obstacle and I'm looking how close, right? For me to enter here at 31.50 and I'm going to be into the wick at about 33.50. That makes me a little nervous, right? $2 right now, that's not going to get you anything. I'm just telling you, right? Because what's premium doing? Premium is falling fast. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the day. Premium is falling fast. Now, I will say the good thing. Good thing is that recently, because VIX has been falling, the premiums are slightly becoming more manageable. Okay, remember, was it Friday? Or was it Wednesday? I can't remember. It was either Friday or Wednesday of last week. It was one of the expiry days. When regular trading hours started, they were at $14 per contract. You guys remember that? And then by the end of the day, they eventually go to zero. But at the end of the day, like when we were trading, they were down around 4. You remember that? And I had said somebody who held, and if you were at one expiry, and price didn't go your way, it didn't go up or down, you'd be down $1,000 because of the premium burn. Well, anyway, the start today was around $10. So $400 less, right? 14 You only pay half of that. I want you to remember that. You only pay half of that on ES. But today, at start of regular trading hours, the at the money strikes were right around $9.75, $10. So because VIX has been dropping, the premiums have been coming down, and it's making ES more manageable to trade. Remember during the market crash, okay, the correction. Remember on expiry days, you'd start the day and them suckers were like 28 to 36, right? So that means 2,800 to 3,600. You pay half of that. And then by the end of the day, you know they're going to be zero. Okay, unless obviously you get toward the end of the day and it's going your way. All right, but it's making it a little bit more manageable. Okay, now we're getting closer back to normal. Once VIX drops back into, I'm going to say 13 to 18 in there, okay, that's when things will get back to like normal. Now, is VIX going to stay there? Is VIX going to keep dropping? Well, it depends on what the market does. If all of a sudden the market starts taking a dive, well, then VIX is going to spike again. All right. Okay, we're kind of watching it here. Let's do this. I'll set an alert up here. And we will go look at some other things. I really wanted to kind of, if I could, drill in a little bit more on scalping and on price action, which we have been able to do. And you saw me take 2 trades, a winner and a loser. Trying to help you guys out. Okay, so now I have my alert set just in case. If it goes above here, we know we're getting up into this wick. If it goes below here, then we know that we could be looking at some more downside. All right, let's do this. Let's go look at our list. Let's go look at our list from today. Here they are. I didn't have any alerts go off on our small account growth names unless Thinkorswim wasn't working properly. So let's just double check. Nope. Okay. So AMC sold off. See this? Now AMC, this is a name you probably could have tried to short. Okay, but I'm not into trying to short these. The only reason I say that is the only reason AMC is so low is because it's been decimated, right? It's a bigger name. It's not like most of these names that are on the small account growth list. And if you guys don't know why it ramped after hours, there's rumors that Amazon is interested in buying them out. And that would be, in my opinion, super smart on Amazon's part, right? If Amazon could buy AMC for pennies on the dollar and then had the ability to just hold on to them for 3, 4, 5 years, that could be an amazing investment for them. Okay, because it may take 2, 3, 4, 5 years before everything gets back to normal. And then at that time, they could have bought AMC for nothing, basically. And now they're sitting on a gold mine, right? And there is also some talk of, and I want to say AMC was one of the theaters, but there has been some talk of some theaters trying to get into streaming. And I think AMC was one of them, but don't hold me to that because that's not something I can say concretely. But I've heard rumors where some of these theater chains are thinking about, okay, what are some ways that we can grow our revenue other than movies? And I've heard that some of them are looking at getting into the streaming game. Now, what does that mean exactly? I don't know. I just heard that some of them are interested in that, so I don't know if that means them actually producing their own movies, or is it some type of streaming content where people would pay to go to the theater and watch some of their favorite stuff that gets streamed on the big screen? I don't know. But going back to AMC, that's why it ramped right here after hours, just was simply because the rumor is Amazon's interested in buying them out. Okay, so that was one. Then we had APOP, APOP. And like I said, I didn't hear any of the alerts go off. Nope. Okay. So here was its high, opened right here, and it's been nothing but selling off. Okay, nothing but selling off. And then the final one was ZKIN. ZKIN. And nope, we never took out the high either. Okay, would have been right there. Okay, it basically chopped, whipsawed really, and then it's just been kind of trailing off. Okay, so none of those alerted today, none of them triggered, no big deal, right? No harm, no foul. Okay, let's look at some of these names. We won't go through all of them because we're already 45 minutes in. Intel was on our list. Come on. Come on, Thinkorswim. All right. Yep, there would have been a trigger. Let's see if it would have got us anything. The trigger would have been at 59.80, and it's been as high as 60.84. Okay, so a little over $1 on Intel. I mean, not bad. Not amazing. I mean, not amazing, but it went our way. Would have had a trigger, and it would have went our way, and then it's pulled back. Let's look at some of the other ones. Let's look at Peloton, because I do believe some of you may have played Peloton today. So let's take a look. All right, so here was Peloton. The break would have been at 43, basically let's say 43.30, went as high as 44.35. So again, there was another dollar to the upside. Then it reversed. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. That is correct. $1 to the upside, and then it reversed. Okay, so that was Peloton. Let's look at, we're going to look at PayPal, then we'll look at Tilray. All right, PayPal. Nothing on PayPal. Might go inside. That's something to keep our eyes on. Okay, and then Tilray. Let's see if it did anything today. All right, so we would have had a trigger at 8.05. It's been as high as 8.43, so not quite 40 cents. Possibly, right? Because Tilray, you don't have to have a big move, and you can make some money on Tilray, but it did go our direction. Let's look at, just trying to go down through because I haven't looked at any of these really. Let's look at Microsoft. See if Microsoft did anything. I used to trade Microsoft quite a bit. I haven't traded it much recently. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so here it opened, it barely went lower, and then look at this strength throughout the day. Opened at 183.15, been as high as 187.25, which is up near the highs right now. Okay, you could have played this a couple of different ways, right? You could have played it as a reversal, or you could have waited until the top of this got taken out at 185, and you still would have made a couple of bucks, right? Because it's been as high, just from taking out the high here, it's been as high as 225 up, so you could have made a couple of bucks right there. Or when it reversed down here and started going back that way, because you could have been looking at the market, right? You should always be looking at the market, and if the market's showing strength and that starts down and then reverses and comes back through, that's an aggressive play, but that could have caught you over $4. Okay, Microsoft. And let's look at Netflix. Like I said, I have no idea what any of these really have done because I was trading ES and doing some other things as well. Okay, nothing really. In fact, we would have been looking more for it to go to the downside. Let's look at Roku. Probably going to be similar. Nope. Looks like it might end up inside unless it really blasts up here. It might end up as an inside candle. And maybe we'll pick one more. How about Walmart? I don't think we've looked at Walmart in a while. We'll see if it's done anything today. Here we go. Okay, Walmart, yes. All right, would have triggered at 123, maybe 123.05. And it's been as high as 124.31. So $1.25 to the upside. $1.25 to the upside. And let's see. Let's see what the ATR is on Walmart. Remember, always have FinViz up and you can just pop a name in and you can get the info. Okay, ATR is 325, so it's not moving a whole lot today. Okay, it moved in our favor, but it's not moving a whole lot. Okay, so let's go back and we'll switch back to the 30-minute. And we will switch back to ES. All of a sudden, Thinkorswim has decided to just almost freeze up here. This is crazy. It's weird. You guys have seen it. It was working absolutely fine when we first started this live stream, and now it's like almost not working. It's working so slow. And I am plugged directly into the Ethernet right now. I'm not using Wi-Fi, and I have 1 gig service, which I never get 1 gig, but when I'm plugged into the Ethernet, I'm usually getting about 800 MB, MBS, MBPS, I think is what it is, MBPS 800. That's normally what I'm getting there when I'm plugged into the Ethernet. I'm supposed to get 1 gig, but they claim they can never guarantee that. Okay, so now we're getting up into the wick, right up here, getting up into the wick. That's what that alert was. Let's look at it a little bit closer. I may or may not be interested if we take the top of this out, right up here, which is 29.37. So it'd have to get to 29.37.25 or higher. And then I don't know if that gives me enough room because we're here getting towards the end of the day. Nah, I'm probably not, because here'd be our next obstacle, this pivot right here. See this? So if we take the top of this out, that only gives me $1 or $2 and I'm already into this. So it's just not high probability. Okay, it could, right? Let's squeeze this back in. All right. Could it take that out? And then you'd be into this, which that's still only $4 or $5 up into this. And again, at the end of the day, you need a move. You need a move, and you need it to happen fast. I mean, you're really gonna want $6 to $8 at minimum, preferably 8 to 10. I'm talking about on a scalp, because again, premiums are dropping. Let me show you. Okay, right here. Look at the 29.20s we played earlier. Okay, remember I played them. They were at 3.35. They're down at 80 cents and 95 cents. That's how fast premium is burning off. Okay, at the money right now, 3.45. Okay, 3.45. Let's come back over here. Okay, right now it's struggling right here with the wick. But again, I'm just not interested in a play to the upside right now, because It's going to struggle to get through here. Had to show strength to get up here. And even if it gets through this, then it has to contend with this pivot right here. Right? And this only gives me a couple of bucks. And then I'm right into this. Okay? And if I can get through that, only a couple more dollars and I'm into this, and that's still only like a $4 or $5 move. So just not interested. Not interested. Okay, so before we get off, does anybody have any questions about anything? Anything we covered today? Any question you want to ask me while I'm on here? Okay, it's 2:55. I mean, I try to keep it to around 45 minutes if I can, but obviously I don't care. I'll stay on as long as you guys need me. So I'll just wait a minute or two. We'll see if anybody has any questions, and then if not, we'll wrap it up. Really, again, I'm just telling you, unless price reverses and drops, I'm probably not interested in anything to the upside. I'm just telling you guys before we get off of here. I just think it would be the higher probability, right? If we could somehow reverse and start to flush down and take this out and get below that, okay, we could easily drop to here, okay? If not, down into this wick right here. And the 20 is going to be curling up, which is going to be confluent in this area. So that would be the higher probability play, and that would probably give us our 6 to 8, 6 to 10. Let's look, 23 down to 17, down to 16. Yeah, so right there it is, okay? That would be 23 to 17 is 6, to 16 is 7. That'd be a $6 or $7 move. And really, probably wouldn't even get you that much. I'm just being honest. I mean, you'd be lucky maybe, if it happened in a hurry, maybe you get 50 bucks. Okay? Maybe you get 50 bucks. If it just kind of worked its way down like that, maybe 25, 37.50, something like that per contract, right? Per contract. But I'm just, I'm always going by one contract when I'm giving you those figures. Okay, I don't see any questions from anybody, so thank you, everybody. I'll go ahead and I'll post this in the room a little bit later, but you got about an hour to go. If you take any more trades, just be super careful and be conservative and nail. Keep chalking it up, my scalping brother. And again, Kelsey, I know you'll be watching this. Great job. You've been trading great here recently. Keep it up. And for everybody else who's watching, same thing. Okay, conservative, safe, small position size. Just let your profits, let them pile up. And they compound, they build your account up, and that allows you to take slightly bigger trades without taking more risk. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the room a little bit later. Bye-bye.